What's going on, everybody? This is Odin. That's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Iron Fist from the Odin / King Thor Build-A-Figure wave. He is a really nice figure, I gotta say. Probably, I don't have all the figures. I don't have the two females, Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel, excuse me, and Scarlet Witch yet. I do have the rest of the figures in the wave. I do have Sentry, I'm gonna say King Thor. Thor, I do have Machine Man, Hawkeye. I do have those. I'm still waiting on the other two. But yeah, looks really, really nice though. This is a huge upgrade from the previous Iron Fist, and I really was looking forward to this Iron Fist after they released photos of him having all these alternate hands and everything, which I'll get to in a second. But for right now, let me just set him aside real quick. And he does come with the left leg of the Odin Build-A-Figure, or King Thor, whichever one you want to build, or if you want to build both, you can do that too. That's what I'm doing. As far as his packaging goes, here is the packaging. I couldn't help myself. I had to take him out of the package. Sorry, I bumped the camera over there. Let me just readjust my camera here. There we go. Here's the packaging. Nothing too crazy here. Your basic Marvel Legends Infinite Series packaging. I noticed they have upgraded and finally decided to go the extra mile and give us tape on the sides now, so people won't be stealing these so simply. I'll have to break this open now. But on the back, as you can see, there is a Iron Fist on the back there. So there you go. The other figures in the wave to build Odin or King Thor are we're doing Iron Fist right now. There's Machine Man, Sentry, Hawkeye, Thor, or Marvel Now Thor, I should say. Captain Marvel, and we have Scarlet Witch. The much awaited these two. Yes, for me at least. But he does come with a bunch of different hands. He actually comes with 8 hands total, which is just really nice. I just, especially with a figure like this where you want to be able to do all of these kung fu poses and have different types of hands instead of having articulated fingers. We have different hands, and this is stuff that SH Figure Arts does, and a lot of the toy companies do now, is give us all these different hands, and they're pretty basic. They're very interchangeable. The pegs look pretty sturdy. I don't have any problems with breaking or anything like that. But I mean, he's got all these really cool hands, and I think the only gripe I really have is that I wish he didn't have wide jointed hips. It really just kind of hurts this figure a lot for me. I despise wide jointed hips. I just think they're very outdated, extremely outdated, and they need to, if they're going to keep giving us this mold, which I don't mind this mold too much. This is based on the Bullseye or the Captain Marvel body mold. I don't mind that we're still getting this body mold, but the problem is that just give us T-jointed hips. It would just be so simple. You could even just fix the joint yourself if you want to keep the disc going right here. But I remember the old school Toy Biz had the disc still here, and you could bring the leg forward without having to swivel and move all this stuff around. I remember them being like that. So I mean, they should just get on top of that. Hasbro needs to fix this body mold. But like I said, it comes with 8 different hands. It comes with two of these hands. It's kind of like a kung fu grip, or kind of like a posing finger right there. Looks really good. A lot of really nice detail in the hand itself. Let me just get some more lighting on this hand here. Some really nice detail there. I mean, obviously there's a manufacturer defect line right there, which isn't the best, but I mean, I don't think it's the same with every hand here. Maybe there is. There's a little bit right there. But Still looks really good. And here's a fist hand. You get 2 of those. And you get 2 gripping hands, which you've already seen that. And here's the kung fu kind of pose, or whatever you want to call it. And then you have 2 of these kind of karate judo chop. Judo chop! Sorry, Austin Powers reference. But there you go. I mean, you have all of these, and they just look really, really nice. You can fit them on any hand you want, and it's nice to see that we're finally getting new hands and stuff like that. And they decided to go the extra mile. I think that's what really makes this figure a much better figure. This could have been a pretty dull and bland and boring figure without these sets of hands. I just think it really just pushes this figure over the top, so to speak. But like I said, I'm kind of just messing around right now, playing around with. He's just fun to do this with. If you want to get him into specific poses, or have him in a kind of like a stance like this or something. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Maybe have him balanced like this. That would be really cool. On one leg like that. Kind of meditating or something. Or just practicing kung fu poses and stuff like that. I'm glad to see that they finally upgraded the feet. They're still going with this kind of cheaper marbleized plastic that you can see in the gold. You can see this is just gold paint. With white or gold mold. The entire figure is gold, and then they painted over it with white. You can definitely tell. I wish the line work was a little bit better right here. There's a little bit of inconsistency right there. A little bit of flaking right here, but overall, I think this is a really nice figure. It's nice to see Danny finally in this suit. This is, I think, from his New Avengers look. It would be really nice to see, because they haven't released a what that last figure is going to be in the Avengers Wave 3, I believe it is, or Wave 2, or whatever the heck it is, that they announced. Wave 3, I believe it is, with Ant-Man and a bunch of other figures. They haven't released one that says, I believe it said Hero Number 1. It'd be nice to get a updated Luke Cage maybe in his New Avengers outfit to kind of go with him instead of having just only a Luke Cage in his Thunderbolts outfit. That would be a nice cheap way for Hasbro to go, I believe. It'd be nice to get a Quasar too, though. A nice classic Quasar from the 90s. That would be a really cool outfit to have too. But anyway, I digress off that subject. As far as face sculpt wise goes, he does have a really nice face sculpt. The flesh tones are pretty close. They're pretty consistent with the hand, at least with mine. They're pretty consistent with the hand and the lower jaw here, face wise. Let me just get in closer here with the face. Some people might say his face might be a little bit dark. The flesh tone might be a little bit too dark, but I think it's okay. I think it might just be the white that's really making it look darker, but because it's such a big difference in tones. So, but his chest symbol is really nice and crisp. His belt is movable, so you can switch it around if you want to have it set, the sash going that way. You can do that. Or have the sash going the other way. You can do that any way you want to do it. The lines, maybe I wish the lines were a little bit better on his wrists right here. But, I mean, I'm not going to nitpick that much. This is, I think, a really nice, solid figure. I think right now, reviewing this figure, this might be my favorite in the wave so far. As far as that I've reviewed and really, I guess, kind of compared the others to. I think this is one of my favorites, to be honest with you, and I don't think this is one of the most sought after in the wave. You will need to build the figures. You will need 2 of this guy, though. You'll also need 2 Machine Mans, I believe 2 Hawkeyes as well to build both Build-A-Figures, because I believe if you buy one case Hawkeye comes 2 per case. So you got a Hawkeye. You'll only have to pick up... Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a Machine Man. I apologize. You have to pick up 2 Thors and 2 Iron Fists. Excuse me. So you'll have to just pick up 2 Thors and 2 Iron Fists and 1 regular case, which should come with 2 Hawkeyes in 1 case. So, but there you go. I mean, I would definitely recommend this figure. Like I said, if you don't like his original release from Toy Biz with the big wonky shoulders, I mean, I still can appreciate that. That's his classic look. I would never get rid of that figure. There is also a variant to that other Iron Fist with the red and yellow, I believe it was, look, as opposed to his traditional green and yellow. But this is a nice, much-needed, updated Iron Fist. I'm glad that it came with all of these extra hands. It's a really nice touch. It comes with the much-needed left leg of Odin, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, definitely 2 thumbs up here. I really do like this action figure. I think if I had to fix one major thing, it would have to be these wide-jointed hips, and maybe fix the marbleized plastic in their mold. I don't know. They should be upgrading their plastics to a little bit of a better plastic, I think, by now. But that's just me nitpicking. But if I could change one thing, it would definitely be those wide jointed hips. Get rid of those hips, guys. Those are terrible, just terrible. But that's pretty much it for me. Like I said, I would definitely recommend you get this figure. These are, and be patient, guys. Be smart buyers. These are going to be everywhere. They're in Target. They're in Toys R Us. They're going to be everywhere. Don't worry. Just be patient. They're coming out this month. And happy hunting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.